Did you know that muscles can have a direct impact on your brain functions? It's incredible that what goes on inside your muscles can reach your brain and improve your memory, increase generation of new cells in the brain, and reduce your risk for Alzheimer's disease. But how would that work? Well, when you're active and when your muscles are contracting, there are chemicals that are released from muscles called myokines. These myokines can have incredible effects on the brain. For example, they can increase levels of a protein called BDNF. Brain-derived neurotrophic factor is like miracle-grow for the brain. It helps with generation of new brain cells, and it can reduce the risk of Alzheimer's disease. There's also improved insulin sensitivity. When you exercise and you release these myokines, insulin release is more effective and can regulate levels of sugar. And as you know, sugar is really bad for your brain. So when the sugar metabolism is better controlled with insulin, your brain can function better. There's also increased levels of IGF and growth hormone, and these have neuroprotective effects in your brain. Now, an active brain also increases lactate, and guess what? Lactate can help generate new little blood vessels inside the brain, something called angiogenesis. So you can have more blood flow in your brain when you exercise your muscles. So all these effects can have positive benefits for your brain functions. I'd like to tell you something about a concept called muscle reserve. Muscle reserve is how much muscle capacity you have above and beyond what you need for your daily routines. The more muscle reserve you have, the more myokines can be released, and the more brain benefits you can have. Unfortunately, though, this muscle reserve goes down with aging. Why? Well, there's some wear and tear. There's some inflammation. There's some reduced blood flow. There's accumulation of fat inside muscle, especially if somebody's obese. There's some connective tissue formation, which causes scarring inside the muscles. And all of these things together cause muscles to shrink in something we call sarcopenia. Well, an obvious question is, well, how can we reverse these? The good news is that your muscles have the ability to generate new muscle fibers and become bigger and stronger. How can you do that? The best way to do that is to do resistant exercises, things that increase resistance and force you to generate new muscle cells. Have you heard no pain, no gain? When you feel the pain, you're generating new muscle fibers. Obviously, regular aerobic exercise is good for you as well, for muscle maintenance and growth. Now, muscles need protein to grow and generate new ones, and so you want to eat a high protein diet. The recommended amount of protein in a day is 1 gram per kilogram per day. But if you want to synthesize more muscle cells, you want to consume 2 grams per kilogram per day, which is about 40 to 120 grams of protein per day. We can get this protein from lean meat, fish and poultry and nuts and seeds, but you can also get them from protein bars or protein mixes. Another thing that's really important for healthy muscles and generating new muscles is actually sleep. A lot of muscle generation and regeneration happens during sleep. So you want to make sure you exercise a lot, you eat a high protein diet, and you get plenty of sleep. In summary, your muscles can improve your brain functions. And the more muscles you have, the bigger and stronger your brain will be. And there are many simple ways you can improve the number of muscle fibers and have bigger and stronger body. One side benefit of having more muscles is that you look better, and that's always good as well.